Hi, everybody. It's July 13th, 2025. We are people that value um, accomplishments, that value a return for our investment in time, our investment in our lives, and into our happiness, into our joy, into our peace. And so, what comes from that is we become a people that value milestones, and that's completely normal because milestones impart a kind of feedback that we need to know that we need to know that our actions and our thoughts and our lives mean something or that we're going somewhere. But through my life, I have found that certain milestones mean nothing, and certain milestones mean so much more. I remember when I was 25, and that was for me a milestone to be 25 because it was always in my head that by the time I was 25 I was going to be in a much grander or better place than I thought I was at. So when I reached my 25th birthday, I was completely disappointed. I was uh, I was disheartened by the the lack of peace, the lack of joy, and just the trouble that I've been through up to that point. And now looking back, I realize that being 25 means nothing. That's just really um, the beginning, really a formative area of your life. And so true milestones are most of the times are when you come to a point of wisdom that denotes a truth that there is greater things, that there are greater uh, beings, there are greater forms of existence that are looking down into your life and taking care of you and providing you with the means to make it through your life and to affect change internally, which in consequence changes your outer and makes life so sweet at times that you can't stand it. And now many people might think they never have felt this way before, but um, it comes. The sweetest moments of life have come for pretty much all people. It's just that it may be hidden behind certain preconceived certain preconceived agreements with yourself that this is what success looks like, this is what peace looks like, this is what fortune looks like. And once we learn to understand that the fruits of the spirit that give you elevation above the suffering of your life, above your past, above your struggles, above all the times when nothing came from all your efforts, when you could come to a part of wisdom that elevates you above that and gives you a peace, it gives you success in your heart. Those are the moments that are milestones that you have overcome the the chains of life on this realm in this realm to find a slice of contentment that is not of this world. And we may experience it, but like I said in previous videos, we may experience walking through the edges of heaven and we forget about it. We 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 write it off as just, oh, I was just being um, I was exaggerating the greatness of that moment. I was exaggerating the greatness of that triumph because I was just so happy in that peace. But now it really wasn't like that. No, sometimes you do walk through paradise in your life, even if you did nothing to earn it. It just happens. So yeah, but we forget, and it's partly due to the nature of life that we forget about those moments because we have to focus again on bringing up another part of ourselves, another part of our consciousness back up to that level of peace and surrounding healing so that we could keep on doing it again and again until we amass um, a library of these experiences into our wisdom so we could impart these onto our children and to our families and pass it along and experience the greatness of life that we were meant to. So the milestones that you come across that you have failed at, that you believe you failed at, probably don't mean that much on a grander scale of your spirituality. The true milestones can't be missed, for the most part, if you center yourself and if you have faith in the Father and believe. So I hope this helps. Thanks.